Good morning, students. Now, today we will start a new chapter in accountancy, that is chapter 14, Accounting Principles. Accounting Principles. Without knowing this particular chapter, the principles of accounting, one cannot understand the whole accounting process. If you are aware about the accounting principle, then it becomes very easy to understand the process of accounting. So, what is principles? What is the meaning of principle? Principles means the guideline or the rule or the this system which one applies to live, which one applies to do anything. That guideline or that set rules by which one regulate the life, one regulate all activities, that is simply called principle. Such as, just see the nature. The whole universe is regulated by the certain principles, which is called universal principle, such as the earth rotated around the sun, which we usually say the sun rises, sun sets, but it is not true. Sun is fixed at one place, but the earth is rotating, and so many other solars are there, some other systems are there. Likewise, life and death and birth, day and night, which happens, that is universal and it is set. And all these natural activities, natural happenings are happening or going on under the certain rules. Likewise, man, we people, we also make some principles to regulate our life, and that set rules of an individual is separate. हर आदमी का अपना अपना एक जीवन के जीने का तरीका होता है, वो उसके अपने प्रिंसिपल्स होते हैं, सिद्धांत होते हैं, which is called man-made principles. Why does man makes the principle? एक आदमी, एक मनुष्य क्यों कोई प्रिंसिपल बनाता है? Only one thing, you just see. If there is problem, there is thinking over the problem. If there is thinking over the problem, there is solution of the problem. And if that solution is used or applied to remove the such problems, that becomes the practice, that becomes the theory, that is called base of solving that problem. If that particular solution is applied by the certain community or one community, that is called rules. That is called rules or code of conduct or discipline. But if that particular solution or that principles is forced or applied on the whole community as a whole, such as in the country or in the world, so that becomes the law. That becomes the law. Same principle. Sometimes it is only principle applicable only on individual, but it is forced on particular community, that is rules or code of conduct. And if it is forced on the whole countrymen, that is called laws. Such example is there. हमारे जीवन में बहुत से लोग ऐसे हैं, हमारे लाइफ में बहुत से ऐसे लोग हैं, हम लोग में से बहुत से ऐसे लोग हैं जिनके अपने अपने तरीके हैं जीने के. कुछ लोग झूठ बोलते हैं, कुछ लोग नहीं बोलते हैं, सच ही बोलते हैं, ये उनका प्रिंसिपल है. कुछ लोग घूस लेते हैं, कुछ लोग नहीं लेते हैं, ये उनका प्रिंसिपल है. कुछ अर्ली उठ जाते हैं मॉर्निंग में, कुछ बहुत देर तक सोते हैं, ये उनका प्रिंसिपल है. कुछ मॉर्निंग वॉक पे निकल जाते हैं, कुछ लोग नहीं, कुछ नहीं करेंगे, तो वो उनके अपने अपने प्रिंसिपल्स हैं. Likewise, school is a community where the certain guidelines are there, certain rules are there, which is forced or applied only on the students and teachers of that particular school, that is not applied on the other school or the student of the other schools, such as uniform, timing of school, class timing. So many other guidelines are there, so many other rules are there which one have to follow. If one is not following, is breaching the code of conduct. That is called rules of that school. It's not a law. And the law, if the government have made some rules to regulate the conduct of the whole country people, that is called the law. So many laws are there: tax laws, Indian penal codes, criminal procedure codes. So many laws are there. Now, accounting principle is not a law. It is only principle or rules of accounting. So the accounting principle is simply a set rule or guideline which is called base of accounting, or consisting the uniformity in accounting process, that is called accounting principle. See this definition: accounting principles are uniform practices, mean that practice which is applied in general or commonly by the all business enterprises, not only in country but in the world also. The common practice, common system, common rule, guidelines, which entities mean business enterprise, follow to record. What to record? Transactions to be recorded. Prepare and present financial statement, that is finally profit loss account and balance sheet is to be presented by applying that particular rules. Which rules? Accounting rules. An entity must prepare its financial statement as per acceptable accounting principle. Which accounting principle? Which is acceptable by universally or universally acceptable principle, generally acceptable principle, जो समान तौर पर सारे लोग अप्लाई करते हो, सभी के द्वारा वो एक्सेप्टेबल हो. Every business enterprise is accepting that principle, that is called acceptable accounting principle, in order to present what? Present true and fair. Whatever accounting being made, whatever transaction were made, the accounting should be done with the all true transaction. No fake transaction is acceptable. Fair, neat and clean. Neat and clean does not mean that साफ सुथरा लिखा होना चाहिए. Fair mean there should not be any fraud. There should not be any unfair things. Fair views of state of affairs of entity. Business की जो बैलेंस शीट है वो ट्रू एंड फेयर व्यू प्रेजेंट करती हो, सही होना चाहिए. In India, generally accepted principles are accounting standards and Indian accounting standards. Some standards we have taken. One thing, so many users of the accountings are, so many stakeholders in the business enterprises are there, and they all are seekers of knowing the result of the business. They wanted to know what the financial statement is stating. They are called stakeholders. Who? The stakeholders: proprietor, laborers, and so many other people, users, internal users and external users both. They all are seeking to know the result. So the accounting should be presented in some set standard form. A set standard should be over a longer period of time. Earlier, when the accounting came into the existence, at that time there was no such principles, no such rules. But with the passage of time, so many changes took place in the practices of the human being, in the practice of the business, certain laws being made, and time to time these laws are amended or changing. Accordingly, the accounting practices also changed. So the principles came into existence and which is worldwide acceptable. वो एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी उसकी बढ़ती गई. That is called accounting principle, which is called generally accounting acceptable or accepted accounting principles. Generally accepted principles or accounting standards. Principles are accounting standards. इसको ऐसे आप लिखिए, or accounting standards. Understood? As you know, the accounting statements are largely needed by the so many stakeholders, proprietors, companies, business entity, debtors, creditors, loan lenders. They are all the stakeholders. They wanted to know the true result. With the growth of civilization, with the passage of time, with the so many changes in the practices of the business, some rules were framed by the practices, common practices. Changes in the law mean judgment of the court of law, rules of the government, conventions, uses. ये जो भी देश, country where the practices or traditions are applied, that is also taken into consideration while preparing the or making the principle. उस देश के जो हमारे तरीके हैं जीने के, रहने के, धर्म हैं, और उन सारे प्रैक्टिसेस को लेते हुए जो यूसेज हैं, जो हमारी कॉमन एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, जो लॉज हैं उस देश के, रूल्स हैं, गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज़ हैं, इन सब को देखते हुए एक प्रिंसिपल, कॉमन प्रिंसिपल बनाए जाते हैं जिसको हम बोलते हैं गैप, जनरली एक्सेप्टेड अकाउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल्स. इंडिविजुअल्स की जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो भी आते हैं, यानी कि जो इंडिविजुअल ने कुछ स्टेटमेंट दिए हैं उस स्टेटमेंट के बेस पर भी इसको प्रिंसिपल्स को फ्रेम किए जाते हैं. दैट इज कॉल्ड गैप, जनरली एक्सेप्टेड अकाउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल. क्या कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स का है? यूनिफॉर्म. इट हैज द बेसिक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ द यूनिफॉर्मिटी. एक जैसा, मीन कॉमनली एक्सेप्टेड बाय ऑल पीपल, say by the whole world. It has that particular feature. जो एक समान तौर पर एक प्रिंसिपल्स बनाए गए हैं, फ्रेम किए गए हैं, जो सारे पूरा विश्व, पूरी बिजनेस एंटरप्राइजेज उसको एक्सेप्ट करती है. सेकेंड इज द मैन मेड. As I have earlier stated that it is man made because it is not tested in any laboratory. So it is not rigid like physics, chemistry and so many other science. It has some flexibility in it. ये इसमें कुछ flexibility होती है और time to time the changes can take place in it. It has the general acceptability on the basis of the relevance, objectivity and feasibility of it. So it is the basic character of the accounting principle. Then what are the accounting principles? Need, I have already explained the need while stating the meaning. The accounting principle is studied along with the accounting standard. Along with the accounting and standard. In addition to the accounting standard, we study the gap. The generally accepted accounting principle, that is called concepts or assumptions and conventions concepts are assumptions and conventions. So what is the concept? In order to make the accounting language to convey the same meaning to all people and to make it meaningful, that is called concept. उसको एक मीनिंग दी जाएगी. सिंपली वन थिंग, कंसेप्ट की बात हम समझ ही लें बिल्कुल सिंपल लैंग्वेज में. एनी वन ऑफ यू हैव विजिटेड अमेरिका? नो. इफ समवन, आई डोंट नो. बट व्हेन यू make a picture in your mind regarding the America, you will find in your brain, in your mind, that so whatever presented in the pictures, the same picture comes in your mind. Any one of you visited to God or met to God? Not at all. No. But if you frame in your mind the whole feature of the God, you will see the same feature as it is presented in the pictures. जो तस्वीर पेश की जाती है वही हमारे दिमाग में आता है. शंकर जी के जटा थी, राम लक्ष्मण जी की कभी दाढ़ी मूछ नहीं थी, देखा ही नहीं कभी. तो आप इस तरह से प्रेजेंट करते हो. भूत देखा किसी ने? नहीं देखा. बट यू मेक इन योर माइंड द frame or the feature of that bhoot, that ghost, you will find that it is very dangerous thing, dangerous one, जिसको देख के डर लगता है. क्यों? बचपन से दिमाग में वही भरा पड़ा है, इसलिए वो आपके दिमाग में उसका पूरा फ्रेम निकल के चला आता है. हो सकता है भूत भूतनाथ की तरह हो, अमिताभ बच्चन हो. तो आपके दिमाग में एक फ्रेम बनता है, एक जनरली प्रिंसिपल बनते हैं, एक जनरल फीचर बनते हैं, कैरेक्टर बनते हैं. दैट इज कॉल्ड concepts. Conventions. The convention mean the practices, personal experiences, statements of individuals, mean uses, कुल मिला के बोले traditions and practices, जो हमारी मान्यताएं हैं, जो हमारे परंपराएं हैं. That is called conventions. Now, here there is some controversy regarding the concepts. Some concepts are taken as conventions, some conventions are taken as concepts. Don't be confused. Almost all things are the same. In your book, some concepts are there as convention, some conventions are there as concepts. Whatever I made, that is some concepts and the some conventions. So some little bit differences are there, but you just understand it. Very first concept is separate entity concept. Take it concept here. Second, money measurement. Third, going concern. Fourth, accounting period. Fifth, dual aspect. Accounting equation. Matching concept. Cost concept. Accrual concept. Revenue. recognition concept. Some more I am writing here. Then convention I will write letter. That is concepts only. Revenue recognition concept. This cost concept you can write historical cost. Historical cost. Timeliness. Okay, timeliness is the accounting period. Or say timeliness. Okay, timeliness I will explain it. Timeliness concept. Evidence and objectivity concept. Verification. Concept. Materiality. These are the certain concepts. Fourteen concepts are there here given. Now, one by one we will study it. The conventions are also there. I will write later. Now, first you start understanding it one by one, all the concepts. The separate entity concept. What is the meaning of separate entity? Have you noted down it? Now you just understand it. I am erasing this one upper side and I will explain it. Separate entity. Entity means the business enterprises. In the eyes of accounting, in the views of accounting or the eyes of accounting, the business entity having the distinct relation with the owner of it. So that it is called separate entity. But in the eyes of laws, कानून की दृष्टि से, the business proprietorship and the firm partnership does not have any separate entity. In the eyes of law, both are same, treated as both are same. But the companies are having the separate legal entity. So it is not treated separate legal, but a separate entity in the eyes of accounting only. Business and businessmen both are treated as a separate persons or having the separate identity or personality. All the business transactions are recorded in the books of business, not in the businessman. Businessman invests the amount or the capital in the business. So business receives that amount of capital, amount to commence the business initially invested, that is treated as capital in the business, which represent to the businessman. जो businessman को represent करता है. Business and businessman. The two identity are there in the eyes of accounting. Businessman invest money in it or money worth. Where? In the business. Business receives it as a separate entity from the businessman, which represent to businessman, which is called capital. What business receives? Business receives cash or assets. And this cash or assets represent to the businessman in the business in the form of capital. So all transactions are recorded in the books of business, and business states the profit. The personal transactions, personal assets, personal liabilities are not included with the liabilities or assets of the business. In order to get true position of the business, suppose Mr. A is carrying one business, trading business is there. Side by side, the businessman is also having the some. He is the insurance agent in the personal status. He is getting commission from the insurance business, which is not trading, that is distinct. So do not include that income of commission with the income of the business in order to get the true position or true and fair position of the business. So it is called separate entity. Understood? Now next is money measurement. As you know, in the business, every direction will be considered which can be measured in the terms of money. Sometimes something or some give and takes are there which seems like transaction which cannot be measured in the terms of money, such as placing an order to the supplier to purchase the goods. Placing an order is not a transaction. It cannot be measured in the terms of money unless the supplier supplies the goods. It becomes the purchase. Purchase is the transaction. Likewise, receiving an order to supply the goods. An order receipt is also not a transaction. It not measured in the terms of money. Likewise, appointing employees in the business, that appointment letter being given, it is not a transaction. Appointment is not a transaction. But whole month, if one render has services, against that services, if you are making the payment of salary, that is the transaction will be recorded, which can be measured in the terms of money. So only those transactions will be considered which can be measured in the terms of money. Earlier we have already studied the quantitative or money measurable items will be considered in the books, will be recorded in the books, not qualitative. If someone is saying you thank you cannot be measured in the terms of money. It cannot. Understood? That is called money measurement concept. Now next is going concern concept. Going concern means it will continue. When a business is formed, it is presumed that it will continue for a longer period. लंबे समय तक बिजनेस जाएगा. क्यों जाएगा? What is the reason? Simple one reason. As the businessman is a person, an individual, human being. He is starting business or carrying one business or business activity to earn some income through business. Why? For livelihood. That should be on the regular basis. And life is not so short. No one knows the extent of life. No one knows how long the life. One wanted to survive, so one wanted to earn the income. And business activities being in the process. So, business once established or formed, that will continue for a longer period. Keeping this view in the mind, one have to maintain the proper book system to know the result every year. Because a true result can trace out only after the winding up of the business. It takes more time, it takes longer time. So how one can decide to improve? So time to time results should be ascertained, and whatever loopholes are there, whatever improvement it required, one can take the measures to improve. So result should be taken to time. It should be then, and because it is longer period. Suppose you are a contract taking the contract to supply some goods to someone. As the goods supplied, business is over. It has no longer period. Immediately that is finished. But in the general businesses, it continue for a longer period. So that why this particular character? Because the bankers lend the loan for a longer period, 10 years, 20 years. On which basis? On the basis of life of the business. If life is too short, no one will come to give or lend a loan or to supply the goods on credit. Likewise, whatever the assets acquired, the assets are having the same, fixed assets are having some estimated life. It will continue. If there is particular concept is absent, suppose in that case the money paid for the purchase or acquisition of that asset, fixed assets, will be treated as the expenses, whole expenses. वो एक खर्च माना जाएगा. But here that asset is having the some life, business is having this going concern concept, it will continue for a longer period. So the whole expenses is not treated as the amount paid on fixed assets, that is not treated as expenses. Gradually it will be charged, and as the time passes, the value of the asset decreases. That is called depreciation, will be treated as depreciation. This is the basic meaning of that going concern concept. Next is accounting period concept. It is also important, and so many times I have repeated this one. Accounting periods. Every business wanted to know the result, such as you, whatever examination you takes, you are appearing in some examination, you wait for result. ये क्या हुआ, हमने क्या किया और क्या मिला. दिस इज द ह्यूमन नेचर. कोई भी यहाँ पर श्री कृष्ण नहीं है, कोई गीता का पाठ करने नहीं बैठा हुआ है. कृष्ण जी कहा करें कि कर्म किए जाओ, फल की चिंता मत करो. हम कृष्ण नहीं है, हम भगवान नहीं है. वी आर द ह्यूमन बीइंग. वी आर वरीड अबाउट द रिजल्ट. जो हमने काम किया है उसका फल हमें मिलना चाहिए. Likewise, the business activities, whatever performed during the year, one wanted to know what is the progress, what is the profitability of that business, how much profit being earned. When the one time period is generally accepted, that is called after 1 year, which is called group of 12 months. That is called accounting period, which in India usually accepted the financial year which starts from 1st April to 31st March. That is accounting period concept. So business books should be closed at the end of 12th month from its starting, ending on 31st March if it is applied. Understood? That is called accounting period concept, to know the true and fair view or the profitability of the business activities performed during the year. That is accounting period. Now dual aspect concept. Dual aspect concept. Every transaction is having the twofold aspect. हर सिक्के के दो पहलू, हेड एंड टेल. द टू फोल्ड एस्पेक्ट इज ऑल्सो इन द ट्रांजेक्शन, डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट. दैट इज डेबिट फॉर ईच क्रेडिट एंड क्रेडिट फॉर ईच डेबिट. If one transaction take place between the two parties, both parties are affected from each other with twofold. Suppose you purchase some goods and paying cash. What is happening? Goods are coming in and cash is going out. The twofold is there. One thing is debited, other thing is credited. Or if you purchase the goods on credit, it means you are promising to make the payment after later. The goods are coming in, but one liability being raised. Liabilities are to be credited. That is dual aspect. So every transaction is having twofold aspect, that is debit credit, debit for each credit, credit for each debit. That is twofold aspect. Now next is accounting equation concept. Accounting equation, as the equation means to equalize, to make equal. As the dual aspect, the consequence, उसका परिणाम क्या होगा डेबिट क्रेडिट का, बोथ साइड शुड बी इक्वल, बराबर से इफेक्ट पड़ेंगे. द अकाउंटिंग इक्वेशन, an equation is framed accounting because the transactions take place which affects the assets as well as capital and liabilities. जो भी ट्रांजैक्शन होते हैं उनका एक एस्पेक्ट, एक इफेक्ट पड़ता है किस पर? एसेट्स और लाइबिलिटीज एंड कैपिटल पर सीधा प्रभाव पड़ता है. एंड देन द इक्वेशन वी फ्रेम्स दैट इज कॉल्ड कैपिटल plus liabilities is equal to assets. Both capital and liabilities equal to assets. Capital means the owner's equity. Means that amount which is initially invested by the owner in the business, that is called capital, which the business will refund it or return it after winding up of the company. When the business will wound up, it will be returned by the business to the businessman. So capital is a type of liability. It is internal liability, so that it is called owner's equity. And the liability which is refers to the outsiders, it represents to the outside payment or outside liability. If any amount borrowed or goods purchased on credit, that is liability which is payable. So both are added, which forms the asset. उतने ही रुपए की assets भी होगी. Capital plus liabilities is equal to assets. That is accounting equation. Next is matching concept. See, what is matching concept? As the name depicts, matching. Matching mean to match, मिलान करना, मिलाना. मिलाना मतलब मिक्स नहीं, दोनों को आपस में कंपेयर कर लेना. दैट इज कॉल्ड मैचिंग. मैच खेला जानते हैं ना, मैच दो टीम में. क्रिकेट प्लेयर से, क्रिकेट टीम से हॉकी टीम का मैच नहीं हो सकता. ये हो सकता है फुटबॉल का बैडमिंटन से करा दिया जाए टीम से मैच, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. Both parties, both team must play the same game. That is called matching. And what result? Either win or lose. Likewise in the business, the matching of revenue and expenses. Revenue means the income derived during the business period or year, accounting year, from any source, that is called revenue or income. And expenses made during the course of business to operate the business, that is called expenses. दोनों एक तरफ आया एक तरफ गया, तो आने और जाने का मैच करते हैं. That is called matching concept. So the matching concept dealt as revenue minus expenses equal to profit. If it is reverse, expenses are greater than revenue, there is loss. Both are equal, no profit, no loss. So one thing, see, accounting equation. On the basis of accounting equation, we prepare the balance sheet. And on the basis of matching concept, we prepare the profit and loss account. It reflects the profit or loss. It reflects the financial position. These two are very important on which these two financial statements are prepared. Got it? That is matching concept. So it is very important to see it. Okay? Now thank you. Have a good day.